All right, let's switch gears to talk to Monica about the weather, and it was nice to see some blue skies in certain parts of the region.
It certainly was. It was warm today, but
Yeah?
generally right around where we should be this time of year. 92 degrees for Sacramento, 89 for Fairfield, where we had better access to that breeze. But of course, where that breeze kind of shut it down, Marysville 98, Oroville 99, and Modesto 96. Low 90s for Auburn, Placerville, and Jackson, and low 80s up top for this year, and a little bit of clearing there as well. They've been dealing with quite a bit of smoke, hazardous air actually for the past couple of days. 92 is actually our average high this time of year, average low 60, and we were close to that as well. Nice not to be in record territory, but we're headed back to the 100s. Gilmore Backyard heading into this Sunday evening. Still warm, clear skies. Sacramento 85, or at 87 for Stockton. Modesto 92, 93 for Marysville, and 76 with clear skies up at Tahoe. But again, we have been dealing with periods of poor air quality. This was from the DIXIE fire up towards Gridley. Send into our ABC 10 weather force by uploading it on the ABC 10 app. You can do the same. Submit great weather photos to let us know how the story is unfolding, especially with all the fires burning. Now, this is a look at our near surface smoke. Again, we were talking about some of those fires off in Northwest California contributing to some of the smoke moving through parts of the valley. But primarily, this is the big one, the DIXIE fire. And we're going to watch this very closely because obviously we don't have containment of that fire, and it will continue to produce smoke moving in through the valley. Not only that, but we've got the Tamarack fire as well burning south of Lake Tahoe. Here's a look at our air quality for tomorrow. And again, this is primarily ozone. We don't have a whole lot of wind blowing and those warm temperatures, so fairly good to moderate for most areas, but Placer unhealthy for sensitive groups, as well as San Joaquin County, Stanislaus County unhealthy air heading into our Monday, and we still have that air quality alert. So here's a look at how things unfold for the evening. What happens is the smoke's going to settle into the lowest elevations. That just is basic fire behavior patterns, and so we get that smoke moving partially back into the foothills and the Sierra, also the East Bay Hills, right through the western part of the valley. And then it starts to clear out again as those winds pick up throughout the day. It's not necessarily going to be the case for the middle of the work week. Here comes this high pressure ridge, sinking warming air. Smoke will shift. If we don't get a good wind flow coming through, it's going to allow that smoke to settle in once again. Highs for tomorrow in the 80s for the Sierra, 90s down the hill. So a fairly favorable pattern for tomorrow. And then the thunderstorm risk actually increases by our midweek outlook for the Sierra. Highs in the 60s along the coast. We get 90s inland for at least one more day, but it's back to the 100s by the time we get to the middle of the work week. And that actually takes us through the beginning of the weekend, Kurt.